Hey, what's going on, guys? Props to Radio Free Asia for reporting this, but this has got to be one of the most ridiculous things that I've ever seen. Okay? The Chinese government wants the Mao Zedong mausoleum to be listed as a World Heritage Site. They have other things on the list, and a lot of the other things I actually do support. Like when Beijing was the forbidden city in ancient China where most people could not go except the emperor's closest aides. It's now a major tourist attraction, and I believe that should be listed as a World Heritage Site. It shows an ancient culture and culture, one of the oldest cultures in the world, and what Beijing used to be, and that's part of World Heritage. I support that. Now, they want to list Tiananmen Square as a World Heritage Site, and more happened in Tiananmen Square than the protest for democracy. Tiananmen Square is a large part of ancient Chinese culture. As well, most of the sites I support being listed as World Heritage Sites. And ancient Chinese history is very interesting to study. But under Mao Zedong, ancient Chinese history and any ancient Chinese artifacts were forbidden. Okay? Ancient Chinese artifacts were destroyed during the Cultural Revolution. Mao Zedong ordered his followers, the Red Guards, to destroy anything that pertained to ancient China and to destroy anything that pertained to feudal China, which was basically ancient China. So the article goes on to say, lady named Ji Ming, who is professor of political science at the City College of New York. I believe she's right in saying this. If the Chinese Communist Party wants to make Mao's mausoleum a World Heritage Site, then they need to move out of their current headquarters, because the current headquarters of the Chinese Communist Party was basically a former palace in ancient China. And basically, it's hypocritical honoring Mao Zedong if you have your headquarters in a palace of ancient China, because Mao Zedong ordered all things related to ancient China destroyed during the Cultural Revolution. Now, since Mao has been out of power, there's been a lot of restoration of these artifacts. The current Chinese government is trying to make people learn more about its ancient culture, which I actually agree with them on that and disagree with Mao on. But it's just very disrespectful to have Mao's mausoleum as a World Heritage Site. One, because he tried to destroy all of ancient Chinese culture and remembrance of ancient China. And then number two, he ordered the killings of nearly 70 million people. Most of that occurred during the Cultural Revolution as well as the Great Leap Forward. Okay, he was one of the worst criminals in the world. And you want to make his mausoleum a World Heritage Site? Give me a break. During the Cultural Revolution, he encouraged his followers, the Red Guards, to turn against their parents. He encouraged them to beat up and kill their teachers, which happened during the Cultural Revolution. Something like that does not need to have their mausoleum remembered as a World Heritage Site. Anyways, I'm always doing. Take care. God bless you. Bye bye.